Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise. Another day with no makeup. And I think you're going to be seeing more videos with no makeup. It's just easier. And I really feel that it's the message that I'm giving that's most important as opposed to how I look. And of course it's a different look when you wear makeup. And I don't wear that much, so hey. Just, gives me some eyebrows and maybe evens out my skin tone and stuff like that. But I like the way I look with no makeup. I'm cool with it. So hopefully you are too. So I've been listening to quite a few of Matthew Hussey, Hussey videos. Matthew Hussey. And he gives good dating advice, I think, for people in his age group, for women in his age group. I think he's 33 or 34, recently engaged to Audrey. And he's been doing dating advice and coaching since, I believe he said since the age of 19. So he knew his calling pretty early, which is amazing. I like his dating advice, but I don't think it's applicable to women in our demographic because he gives a lot of verbal BS. He gives you dating advice from what I mean by verbal BS. Not that his message is BS, but a lot of the things that he suggests women do, millennials in their 30s, 20s and 30s, is very masculine. And it makes sense because he's a man giving women dating advice. So he says things like, he has lots of scripts that he gives women on how to respond to text messages. A lot of it requires, in my opinion, too much energy because for example, he says, if a guy ghosts you for a couple of weeks or months and then he all of a sudden sends a text that says, "Hi, how are you doing? I've missed you." He tells you to respond with, "Hi, good to hear from you. I'm a little confused about why you miss me because you haven't been in contact and I could be wrong about this, but it seems like you're playing games," or something like that, he says. That's just an example. I'll link it in the description box, the video that I watched where he talks about how to respond to text messages like that. And he gives a lot of scripts for texting. And everybody texts, I understand, but I feel like the tried and true way that a man is interested in you is through his behavior, period. And men who ghost you and then come back and then want to pick up where they left off, I feel like they didn't like you in the first place. And so they thought they could get someone better than you or whatever it is. They thought. And now they're coming back. I mean, and you can entertain that, and I've entertained it. I might have, put a little icon of like or haha or something like that, but I didn't give it much energy, just in case I was wrong. But usually, the person that they were after didn't turn out right, so now they're cycling back through their text messages and say, "Oh, I haven't talked to her in a while. Let's see what she has to say." Doing stuff like that. It's not really personal, ladies. It's just not personal. As Steve Harvey says, men are not that complicated. They're just seeing who bites, who takes the bait. And it doesn't mean that their behavior is changed or that they have all of a sudden, developed this great interest in you. It's just that who they were pursuing is not interested anymore, or they've lost interest in her, and they're just looking for a quick lay, period. If you take the bait and they can, say sweet enough things long enough and you're tolerable enough, and they get laid, then mission accomplished, and they go on to ghosting you again until the next time. That's the way I see it. So Matthew Hussey, I think he gives good dating advice for his demographic, women in their 20s and 30s who like to do all that damn texting and all that stuff. But I feel like it's wasted energy, because men know what they want and who they want. And there will be no doubt in your mind that he wants you, or he's after you. Just like there's no doubt in my mind the men who want me and after me. And right now there's none. Now they like what they see. They like what they see. And if they can get a quick lay, then they will. But, you know, I don't roll like that. So it's on to the next one and on to the next one. And ladies, take heart. Dating is not easy, even for people in their 20s and 30s and 40s who are much younger than us. They're having a hard time too. So if you're the kind of woman that's just looking for a roll in the hay and some fun and all of that, then this is definitely the time for you. But women who want to settle down and things of that nature, you're just going to have to take your time, and you're just going to have to be patient. And that applies to me and my demographic as well. And I always also feel that God gives, or the universe gives us, you know, signs that what we want is on the way. What we want is on the way. And so you have to be on the lookout for those signs. You have to be able to discern those signs, and don't get discouraged. And if you do get discouraged, because that's normal and that's human, when you get discouraged, go through that feeling and then intercept it. I like to do this. Intercept it with positive thoughts. And before you know it, if you keep saying the positive thoughts over and over again, you'll get to a place where you're at peace again. You're at peace again. Yeah, so do that. Look, when you get down, just intercept it with positive thoughts. Break that, you know, recording. I'm not good enough. I'm too old. I'm not pretty enough. I don't look like her. And rest assured that women that we think are beautiful, regardless of age, they're getting played and having a hard time of it as well. But the more we practice self-love, the more we're able to walk away from situations that don't serve what we want and are not in our best interest. And trust and believe that there are men who are looking for us. We just have to get through the junk, learn our lessons, and keep moving forward and loving on ourselves. Thank you for watching. If you like this video or any of my others, please like, subscribe, share, and give me some feedback, of videos that you might want to see, what you'd like for me to talk about. And I have 61 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my 61 subscribers. And I have young people, like people in their 20s who watch me. Thank you. I'm glad, because that makes me feel like I'm doing something good for the community. And as Mina Irfan says, her business is her community service. So I like that. So this is my community service. I don't want you to go through the things that I went through at 20. So if you're learning about hypergamy in your 20s, good for you. It's not an easy journey. That's why I named my channel The Hypergamous Journey. It's just not easy. But it is doable with practice, and we have to extend grace to ourselves. We are practicing and learning, and I'm with you on that. And it's all good. Thank you for watching. Bye.